너무 놀라지들 마라.
Hello, and welcome to Learn Korean with K-Dramas. Today I'm going to focus on a recent drama that I binged on, Reborn Rich. It is currently streaming on Viki, and it's soon going to be available on Netflix and Disney+. So, just a pre-warning for you all, there will be a few spoilers here, but not by a whole lot, because there's so much that goes on in this drama. Using this drama, we'll go over some of the most common vocabulary that revolve around the theme of Chaebol. So whether you're a beginner or an intermediate learner, this video is for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for new lessons, and let's get started.
순양물산 미래자산관리팀 윤현우 팀장입니다.
윤 팀장, 두 번 말하게 하는 법이 없는 친구입니다.
고졸 특채 출신이라면서요.
딱 맞는 스펙 아니야? 막 부리기 쉽잖아.
그러셨습니까?
여권 있죠? 가서 해외로 유출돼 순양의 자산을 찾아오세요.
최선을 다하겠습니다, 부회장님.
누굽니까? 당신한테 이런 짓을 시킨 사람.
도준이 깼니?
내가 누구라고요?
87년? 내가 진양철 회장 일가의 막내? 여기 이 사람들 중에 날 죽인 사람이 있다.
First, let's talk about the concept of chaebol. A chaebol is a large family-controlled conglomerate in South Korea. They are some of the most powerful and influential companies in the country and play a big role in the economy. Now, let's take a look at some of the vocabulary words related to chaebol in business. chaebol, 재무, 자산, 기업, 수익, 이익. So if you break down the meaning of each character of the Korean word chaebol, chae means wealth or property, and bol means faction or clan. And it's the same written in the same Chinese characters as chaibatsu in Japan, which means wealthy clique. After World War II, chaibatsus were basically dissolved and succeeded by the kyuretsu, groups of banks, manufacturers, suppliers, and distributors. So although chaibatsus no longer exist in Japan, they exist in Korea as these chaebol conglomerates. 임원, sa-eop, 이사, chae-mu, 부동산. Reborn Rich tells the story of Hyunwoo, played by Song Joong-ki, and Hyunwoo is a loyal higher-up employee working for the chaebol Sunyang Group, but ends up getting betrayed and murdered by a member of the Sunyang family to cover up a tax evasion scheme. And he has no idea that this is coming. Hyunwoo later wakes up in 1987, discovering that he has been reincarnated into the body of Jin Do-jun, the youngest grandson of the Sunyang family. Using these circumstances to his advantage, he starts his revenge by plotting a hostile takeover of Sunyang Group. You'll often hear chaebol 3세, which means a family conglomerate that's been around for 3 generations. 3 means 3, and 세 refers to 세대, short for generation. So the actual Korean title of Reborn Rich is 재벌집 막내 아들, the youngest grandson of a conglomerate family. One thing I especially love about this drama is the nod to all the historical events that happened in the late 80s and 90s. Do-jin gains immense wealth by investing in Samyangdong land, which he knows will be the center of Korea when it becomes a cultural hotspot years later. He games the stock market because he knows what's going to happen, like buying Amazon before its entry into NASDAQ. Also through a holding company called Miracle Investments, he also invests in American movies that become a global sensation. The unique appeal of this drama comes from its depiction of historical Korean and American events, whether amazing or tragic, in a non-offensive way. Here are 5 common phrases around the theme of chaebols. 아버지가 운영하는 기업, 재무상태가 좋지 않아요. 기업의 전략을 재정비하다. 사장 기업. 재무제표를 보다. These phrases are commonly used in the context of business and economy. They are often used in conversations about companies, financial status, and strategies for growth and success. One interesting cultural fact about chaebols in South Korea is that they have a strong influence on the country's economy and society. Many of the largest companies in South Korea, such as Samsung, Hyundai, and LG, are chaebols. Due to their size and power, they often have a significant impact on the country's politics, economy, and labor market. Additionally, chaebols have also played a big role in South Korea's rapid economic growth and are also known as Miracle on the Han River. During the 1960s and 70s, investing in heavy industries such as steel and shipbuilding helped to modernize the country to what it is today. However, there have been criticisms of the chaebols, as they are often accused of having too much power and influence, and of engaging in unfair business practices such as monopolies. In recent years, the South Korean government has taken steps to address these issues by implementing new regulations and laws to increase transparency and competition in the business sector. This cultural fact highlights how chaebols are both an important part of South Korean society and economy, but also the source of many challenges and controversies. 재무, 자산, 기업, 수익, 이익, 임원, 사업, 이사, 채무, 부동산. 아버지가 운영하는 기업. 재무상태가 좋지 않아요. 기업의 전략을 재정비하다. 상장기업. 재무제표를 보다. That's it for today's video. I hope these phrases are very useful to you when you're watching K-dramas around chaebols and business. Have an amazing time watching the latest K-drama Reborn Rich, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.